Welcome to yourfaculty.com. You're going to deal with problems on geometry in this video. This is our website yourfaculty.com and this is our Facebook page. I request you to go through our PDF document on theorems, formula and properties. The following figure, O is the center of the circle and angle ABO is equal to 30 degree. ABO is 30 degree. Okay. See, remember, the moment a circle is given and two lines are drawn to the circumference, right? A circle is given and from the center you are drawing two lines. Straight away you can assume that these two sides are equal because they are the radius and the angle formed will also be equal. Okay? Because this will form an isosceles triangle. So which means this angle is also 30 degree. Then what is this angle? If this is 30, this is 60, sum of the angles is 180 and 30 plus 30 is 60. So we know that angle AOB is equal to 180 degree minus angle OAB minus angle OBA, right? Or minus this, right? Because this is 30, 30 and we need to find out this angle. So this is equal to what? 120 degree. So we now know that this angle is equal to 120 degree. So what are we asked to find? We are being asked to find the angle ACB. This is what we need to find. So to find this, our easiest approach would be to make this whole diagram into a cyclic quadrilateral. And how do we make it? We will draw a small construction, right? When you draw a construction of this sort, what happens? Now, you know that if this is 120, what will be this value? We have explained in our earlier problem that this will be half the angle created by the same segment or arc on the center. So this will be what? 60 degree. So I'll name it as D. So angle ADB, which is just created by us, is equal to half of angle AOB, and this is equal to 1 by 2 into 120 equal to 60 degree. So this is equal to 60 degree. So now you see that ACBD is a cyclic quadrilateral, right? So if it is cyclic quadrilateral, what happens? The sum of the opposite angles are 180 degree. So we now know that angle ACB plus angle ADB equal to 180 degree. And angle ADB is 60. So angle ACB is equal to 120. Fair enough. This is equal to 60. So you take it on the other side. ADB is equal to 180 minus 60, which is 120 degree. So that's the answer for you. Find the value of x from this figure. So if you look at it, what are we given? We have been told that this angle ABC is 110. So, and angle BDC is 30 degree. Now this is the arc and this angle forms 30 degree at the circumference of the circle. So what will be the angle ABC? Sorry, BAC. Angle BAC is equal to 30 degree. What is the theorem that you are using? Angle formed by the same arc. Alright. So this is going to be what? 30 degree. This is 30 degree. This is 30 degree. So what would this be? Now let's consider triangle ABC. I'm going to consider this triangle. We know that angle BAC is equal to 30 degree. Angle ABC equal to 110 degree. So what is angle ACB? So which is being asked, which is X, is equal to 180 minus sum of these two angles, which is 140. So your answer is 40 degree. Just this. So please note, this is a very important concept which is being used multiple times in our particular chapter itself, in this particular video itself. You will also see similar kind of questions in your GRE and other exams. So please note, this particular concept is very important for us to arrive at 30 degree, which is angle subtended by an arc on the circumference of the circle. So if it's from the same arc, the angles are going to be equal. So this is 30 degree, and then we are using the property of triangle, which is what? Sum of the angles of triangle are is equal to 180 degree. So sum of the angles of triangle is 180, and hence 180 minus 30 plus 40, 140. 180 minus 140 is equal to 40 degree. The figure ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC and AB is equal to 3 DC. Determine the ratios of triangle AOB and triangle COD. AOB. So this is one triangle and COD is the other triangle. Now, if they are parallel, what are the things you know if two lines are parallel? I'm just taking some time to explain to you what are things that are there if there are two parallel lines. We know that if the lines are parallel, okay, interior opposite angles are equal. This is equal to this. So angle 1 and 2 are equal. Similarly, this angle 3 and angle 4 are equal, right? They are interior opposite angles. Then angle 4 and this angle 5, these two are equal. Why is that so? They are opposite angles. So opposite angles are also equal. So this is a parallel lines is a concept in itself. So we have a separate video for that to explain to you. But for the time being, we know that this angle and this angle are equal, and this angle and this angle are equal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put it like that, angle 1 is equal to angle 4 and angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Do they form a similar triangle? Yes, if we also say that these two angles are also equal, which I had explained in this diagram. So what happens here? Triangle COD is similar to AOB, right? If two triangles are similar, what will their ratios be? The ratios are going to be equal. So how can we write the ratios as? CO by AO is equal to OD by OB is equal to CD by AB. Now, what are we given here? AB by DC. AB is equal to 3 DC. So where is AB and DC? It is over here, right? So if I substitute the value AB is equal to 3 DC, what happens? And what are we supposed to find? Ratio of the areas. So if I substitute that value, this is equal to what? CD by 3 CD. Instead of AB, I am putting this value. So what do I get? I get 1 by 3. So ratios of the sides are 1 by 3. Then the ratios of the areas are equal to square the ratios of the sides, which is equal to 1 by 9. And hence your answer is, we have taken COD by AOB. They have asked for AOB by COD. So you just do the reverse, which is equal to 9:1. So I hope you understand what I am doing here. Please don't mark 1:9. That's not the answer, because we have taken COD by AOB here, right? We are done. Ratio areas is basically COD by AOB is what we have found it as 1 by 9, which is 1:9. Whereas they have asked for AOB is to COD, which is a reverse of this, reciprocal of this, and hence it is 9:1. So this is the answer. Okay. Moving on, next question. PQ is equal to QS. PQ is equal to QS. So the moment they say something like this, it means this angle and this angle are, angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Next, QR is equal to RS. I'll just put one line here. QR is equal to RS. It means these angles are also equal. Okay. If angle SRQ is equal to 100 degree, find angle QPS. Okay. So they're asking for find angle QPS. Now, let's so we need to find out angle 2 from what we have drawn here, QPS. Yes. Okay. So we know that angle SRQ is equal to 100 degree. Now our first step is to take into consideration this triangle, triangle SRQ. We know that angle 3 and angle 4 are equal. So if angle 3 is equal to angle 4 and one angle is 100, okay, so what do we do? 180 minus 2 into angle 3. So what do we get? Plus 100 degree, right? 180 degree is equal to 2 into angle 3 and 4, which is, that's why I written as angle 3 plus, so I'll write like this, angle 3 plus angle 4 plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree, and we know that angle 3 and angle 4 are equal, so I'll write it as 2 into angle 3 plus 100. So which means 2 into angle 3 is equal to 80 degree. So angle 3 is equal to what? 40 degree. So this angle is 40 degree, which means this angle is also 40 degree. Okay, if this angle is 40 degree, let's look at a concept called linear pair. What is a linear pair? The sum of all the angles on a line is 180 degree. So if this angle is 40 degree, this angle will be 180 minus 40. And what is that? This is going to be 140 degree. So angle PQS is equal to 180 minus 40, what we got over here, which is equal to angle 4 also. So we get 140 degree. If this is 140, again we are left with two options. One is 2 and 1. So both of them we know that are equal and the angles are equal. So we can easily assume that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 140 is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle 1 equal to angle 2 is equal to 20 degree. Right? So we now know that this angle is equal to 20 degree and this angle is equal to 20 degree. So what are they asked for? They asked for angle QPS. QPS is equal to 20 degree, which is what? Angle QPS is equal to 20 degree. So I hope you're able to understand this. You should be able to do this pretty easily if you start, instead of writing so many steps, you can straight away start doing it if you know this concept, which is sum of the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree and linear angle, they form the sum of the angles is equal to 180 degree. So if you apply both these concepts, you have the answer. Okay. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral with O as center. If angle BOC is equal to 136 degree, find angle BDC. So without wasting much time, can we quickly try and do it? What will be this angle? If this is 136, it's from the same arc BC. So this angle will be 136 by 2, which is equal to 668. If this is 68, in cyclic quadrilateral, it will be 180 minus 68, and that's equal to 112 degree. So that's the answer. So this angle is basically cyclic quadrilateral, so we are just subtracting it. Thanks for watching our video. You can subscribe to more videos at your faculty channel. Like us on our Facebook page and our LinkedIn page, and you can also follow us in Twitter.